So this problem reads, a drama class is made up of 5 women and 4 men. The professor would like 5 of them to perform a scene. In how many different ways can he A, choose 3 women and 2 men, B, choose all 5 to be women, or C, choose all 5 to be men? So in this problem, choosing 3 women and 2 men, there are actually 2 tasks going on here. It's not as simple as just finding a combination, because by the way, obviously this is a combination scene. It doesn't matter the order in which we choose them. So the 2 tasks that we have in this problem are, first, choose the women. And once we choose the women, we can choose the men. And remember, when you have your tasks, you need to multiply them. So the question is here, how can we choose the 3 women that we need? Well, there are 5 to choose from, and we're picking 3 of those 5. But remember that since the order doesn't matter, this is actually its own combination. And the same goes for the men. The men itself, choosing the men, is its own combination. And so we have 5 choose 3 times 4 choose 2. If we do the math here, it becomes 5 times 4 times 3 over 3 times 2 times 1 times 4 times 3 over 2 times 1. This allows us to then go ahead and do some canceling. So I can cross this 3 off with this 3. And since 2 times 2 is 4, I can cross those 2's off with a 4. And I'm left with 3 times 4 times 5, which is just 60. So there are 60 different ways to choose 3 women and 2 men. Let's move on to the next problem. In how many different ways can we choose all 5 to be women? Now, this problem itself does not have 2 tasks because all we're doing in this problem is choosing women. So we have C of 5, comma 5, because we have 5 women to choose from. Remember, our n is 5, and our r in this problem is also 5. So this gives us 5 factorial over 5 factorial, which in fact is just 1. And that should make sense because really there is only one way to choose 5 things from 5 given things. Now let's look at C, which says choose all 5 to be men. Well, in this case, we only have 4 men in our problem, and we're asked to choose 5. Clearly, this is impossible. You cannot choose 5 things from 4 things, and so our answer is just 0. And the reason this problem is in here is because you always have to pay attention to the problem, because you may see an example like this where they're trying to trick you and make sure that you're paying attention.